You're very welcome here to the Orchard Home Garden and Cafe in Selbridge, where they have launched their Christmas World 2018. And of course, Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without your Christmas tree, and Aisling Kelly is going to help us to pick the perfect one. And we're surrounded here by trees, and it's actually quite difficult to tell which ones are real and which ones are artificial.
Absolutely, it's really, really difficult, Claire. Nowadays, with the new technologies in manufacturing Christmas trees and the feel real touch, very, very hard to tell the difference. Our fresh cut trees we source from County Wicklow, from nurseries in County Wicklow and County Carlow. It takes 10 years for them to grow to about 8 foot, and then we cut them at the end of November every year, just so that they last right up into the new year.
So when you're picking your Christmas tree, what advice would you have for people? What should you have in your mind?
Picking the perfect Christmas tree is really completely down to your own personal preference. At the Orchard, we have a #1 selling artificial Christmas tree, which is our 7.5 foot Newbury. As you can see, it is a classic full-bodied Christmas tree that is remarkably realistic.
Yeah, it's lovely, and I always think with an artificial tree, it's nice that you get all of that volume.
It is, yeah, and it's really, really easy and really, really good to dress. As well, with the feel real touch, it's really nice and soft. All of the branches are actually moulded from real Christmas tree branches, so that's what gives it that extra realistic look.
So God, it really does feel like a real tree, but I know you can get things to put in to make them smell like a Christmas tree. Now, a lot of people don't like to have a real one because they feel it can die or wilt from when they put it up. Do you have any advice there?
Absolutely. With real Christmas trees, my two main tips is #1, make sure that it's cut fresh from where you purchase it before you leave the store. And secondly, would be to make sure that the stand that you're purchasing with it has the option to keep water in it, so that the moisture is always within the tree. The first couple of days you'll top it up once or twice or 3 times even, but then after that it's just maintaining it every few days. And lastly would be, don't put it near a radiator or a fire or somewhere where there's a lot of heat, because it'll just dry up.
So you have your perfect tree, then you've got so much choice on how to decorate it. What are the themes that you've got this year?
This year we have 5, which consist of Christmas time, champagne and truffles, winter wonderland, Christmas fun, and our newest theme, which is very exciting, is Enchanted. It takes you away into just a completely other world. It's beautiful, soft colour palettes of pinks and purples, silvers and whites, surrounded by fluffy clouds. It's just a totally different experience.
And do you find that year after year the traditional colours and the traditional items still sell really well?
It's our #1 seller. You can't beat Christmas like nostalgia. Surrounded by memorable gifts or ornaments that you've collected over your years or even handed down to you from your mum and dad, surrounded with greens, mulberries, golds, it'll never date.
Now, you've got a good eye. For years, I just kept throwing everything at my Christmas tree. I'd forget what my theme was and just keep buying. Is it okay to do that, or do you think you should get a theme and stick to it?
It's quite easy to stick to a theme. I suppose if you stick within the one colour palette, at least that is an advantage.
Okay, well, with that said, I might go and have a little look around.